welcome to another uROk Coach in the Box video coaching session to support you in your group worldwide uROk 33 Day Challenge. Idea of personal purpose. Now, remembering that it doesn't have to be to save the world, it can be maybe to change the world, or change the world one person at a time, or just in your little corner, or it could be to discover your personal purpose, or create beautiful artworks, or develop fantastic music, or become a business mogul, or whatever it is. It's all valid as long as it connects with those personal values that we discussed before. So we're going to go on now to flesh out some detail of this personal wheel. We've got a bit of a statement happening now for the centre of the personal wheel being you, or why, your personal purpose. I'm going to go through now and create some detail for each of those segments. So it begins on page 33 and it talks to you about the wheel ideals. Now, this may not end up in your day one blueprint. You may choose to create some more tangible type goals as we get to that point. Don't worry too much about that now, because I want you to stay in that imagine headspace of blue sky, absolute ideal. So on page 37 is the first segment, and it talks to you about health, or I talk to you, I should say, about health. Now, health is your idea of health. Some people want to be skinny, some people want to be muscly, some people want to be brown, some people want to be alabaster, some people want blonde hair, brown hair. The range of personal choice for how we want to express ourselves physically is so wide that you don't want to get caught up in other people's notions about what is physically attractive. You want to develop your own notions. The same thing goes for health. I don't need to be able to ride gigantic waves on a surfboard, for instance. That doesn't mean that I'm not healthy. I like to do my yoga, my meditation, my saunas. So what I'm asking you to do is find out what your meaning of health is. And I talk about health, vitality, and well-being ideals. So if you were your ideal healthy self, who would you be? Write those statements down. I am, and write as many adjectives as you can about who you are in terms of your ideal of health. I now. Think about the types of things that you would do if you were that ideal you. So I now do those things that support who I am. And finally, I feel. How do you feel when you're the ideal healthy you? Do you feel vibrant, alive, healthy, energetic? I don't think anyone as their ideal healthy you feels all slunken down and tired. So have a think about I am, I now, and I feel. After we've completed health, then we move into each of the other segments. So the next segment we'll be dealing with is wealth. So what's your idea of your wealthy self, your ideal wealthy self? How much money do you have? How do you earn your money? How do you get income? How big is your asset base? How diversified is your portfolio? Think about all the things that matter to you in terms of what being wealthy means to you. And I talk about wealth, abundance, and money ideals, because wealth is not just money. So go through, have a look at the statements that I put there for you, choose from those or make up your own. When you make up your own, it's far more powerful. Go through and do the I am, I now, I feel exercise for wealth. Then as you move through all of those segments, you'll do the same thing for self. So I explain to you in the book exactly what I mean by that self segment, but it's your self-development, personal growth ideals. Who you are as a person, how do you feel? Are you confident, relaxed, hyped up, excited? Or maybe all of those things at different times. Then we go into the love segment, and the love segment is not just romantic love. This is about love for every sentient being, love for your friends, love for your family, love for your co-workers. Now you might go, oh, I don't love my co-workers, but some of you actually do love your co-workers. It's really about our relationship and our connection with other people and other living things. Work. Some people say, I love my work, and personally I do absolutely love my work. Think about work in terms of not what not just what you do to get paid, but what sort of contribution you make to the world. How else could you contribute? Do you contribute in the home? How many work hats do you wear? And what ethos do you bring to your work? What values does your work need to satisfy? So I've given you again some statements there. I am, I now, I feel, in terms of your ideal working person, work, business, career and study goals. Those sorts of things going I am, I now, I feel for work. And then we get to create. And create is a wonderful segment, something that people often forget about. It's our self-expression. How do you express yourself? What do you do that you lose yourself in, that you absolutely love? Is it cooking or dancing or painting or, I don't know, building castles with the kids in sand or whatever it is? How do you satisfy that creative urge inside you that makes you uniquely you, that expresses you in your own uniqueness and brilliance? So go through, have a look at the statements I've given you again. Answer I am, I now, and I feel. And phew, once you got to the end of that, that was probably the most work that you had to do in the pre-work. We'll be rocking on into the next session, being session 4, I believe, for reason. And that's when we're really going to start putting some legs around this whole process. So it's been great doing the examination process, fantastic living in this space of imagine. Now we're going to give the whole thing some guts with doing reason. So I'm Sari Mustonen-Kirk, and you, of course, you, seriously, you rock. So I'll see you next time for reason. Bye for now.